Welcome folks to what is Echoes of Mana. Get out of my face. Let's put the full screen. Right, that should be... Echoes of Mana is another one of those gacha games where you summon waifus and husbandos and you grind for things. Now this game is labeled under Square Enix, is being made by WFS, the developer of this game. And at first when I picked up this game I didn't quite feel it because I was playing on auto. I usually skip the stories of these games. The only story I did not skip so far is from War of the Vision, because it's more mature, it's more about politics, and I like it more. I don't like these adventures. I'm not a kid or a teenager anymore, so I cannot really relate with the young kid that goes on an adventure. But the basic gist of this game is that you need to fix shit on other people's world from the different Secrets of Mana's games to find the Mana Sword and fix your own world. Now you can choose between a male protagonist and a female protagonist. I so far don't know if there's a difference, I doubt it. They both beat things with a stick, so that's so you have the usual things in a gacha games. There's the allies, the gear, the party. This is a memory. This is like vision cards in Final Fantasy. And you have the summoning, the shop, and you can play co-op. So let's get to the meat and bones of this game, which is the questing. But let's also take a look-see at the allies. I don't know if this game will fly because I'm not savvy in the Secret of Mana franchise. I've played some of the games. I've also played Secret of Evermore, which I don't know if it's related to these. They look similar but they're different. I don't know how many characters you can put out, and so given the fact that these games thrive on people dropping money for characters, we'll see. So I did one summon to see how it went. I got 2-3 stars, these two guys, and these guys you can choose one champion. I choose to run, and you get Prim and Angela, at least if you are starting out now. This is your main character. I've ascended him to 2 stars. And what are these characters? The cool thing that you might not know is this strategy, this little button called change strategy. You have the usual stats here. They're pretty much self-explanatory: strength, constitution, intelligence, spirit, luck. It's all the same. This is great because this is how the AI will behave. You can select which enemy to focus on. The tactics: healer means he's gonna cast healing spells, support is gonna cast buffs, special technique, you can tell them to use them or not. You can personalize them. Very cool. They will also switch allies, so you can tell them not to do that, and you can do some really nice things with those. Now you have items, of course. You can buff them. They've got buff sets. Right. So far I cannot farm items. You've got the vision cards here, or the gems, memory gems, whatever you want to call them, that gives you buffs to your stats and the skill. So that's pretty much the system. You also have the ascension system, which is right here. You can ascend, unleash, or awaken. It's typical stuff from a gacha games. This one will increase your level cap by increasing the stars of your hero. This does the same, increase the rarity and level cap. Now this one I don't know, but it seems to level up their skills and special techniques. Now this is the board. By leveling up these sections you can give buffs to the entire party. So this plus 21 intelligence is gonna give 21 intelligence to all your party members. So it's very important to level them all up so you can get your party up to the difficulty level you need to be. There are many different classes. Each character uses a certain weapon, as you can see by their icons. Weapons are like the type of unit you're gonna use. Now boomerangs will go through enemies back and forth. The mage will cast AoE spells. You've got the spear, which is kind of a weird DPS, tanky DPS. It's like a bruiser, if you wanna call it that way. Same with the sword, and you've got your main character somewhere. So this is the overall unit section. Let's go to the battle, because I didn't get into the battle until I began playing myself. Alright, we're gonna play one of these fantastic quests, which no, that's not, because this is a story quest. Basically, the story quest is just a cutscene. I'm gonna play, let's say I'm gonna play the Trial of the Toughest. Did I finish that? Okay, Searing Stage 2. It tells you how much you need the strength you need to have. Some of our troops have, some do not. So let's start. Party selection is simple. You select 6 people. They go with couples. So you have your main characters, and then you have your sub characters. So you can try to pick them up accordingly. They grow a bond within them, and that will make your couple stronger. And of course, you're gonna go through this your typical party selection thing. Alright, there's nothing special about it. I must say, I'm not a fan of these games, unless they are like Vision, which is more strategic. So auto is off. I got 5 minutes to clear this quest. Now what I'd like to do is switch to my mage. This guy's a healer, you get it for free. Actually, I'm gonna switch to Angela. I'm gonna aggro the entirety of the level because reasons. And I'm gonna cast Ice Smash. There you go. I'm gonna cast again Ice Smash. Angela takes care of these guys easily. Now if I want to heal my characters, I'm gonna switch to my healer. Drop a heal. Switch back to Angela. So the thing with healing is the AI has difficulties understanding when to go and heal, and if you leave the healer be, they will basically go away and cast their AoE healing somewhere else. You're gonna have trouble with that. So what I usually like to do is to let my DPS. You can also use special skills, which somehow she got interrupted. Thank you, game, thank you. I can see you Duffel user Tornado. Also, you can regain, if you're a staff user or a flayed user, you can use your staff to regain MPs should you run out. Okay, can you please attack someone who's alive? And you can also a combo. When your meter over here is reaching the full potential, you can do a triple combo and you win. So the fun thing about this game is that you can dash around, so you can evade hits, you can target enemies. Yeah, we didn't clear S rank, Crimea River. The thing is, so far it's fun, the combat is fun if you play. Everything else about this game feels generic to me. Maybe I've played too many gacha games, but this feels like a generic gacha games to me. It's not like unique like War of the Visions or Girls Frontline or of Fire Emblem Heroes. It's not unique. There are many games. It's not a game where you have to put much effort. You can go and clear another stage. See, you can switch your party members here. Let's go again. There are elements, of course. Eventually, I will need to gear my party accordingly. Have like fire beat this beats that, but the game is what it is. You may like it, you may not like it. It's subjective. There is some quality in this game. You can see that they put actually some effort compared to other games. I did not pay attention to the story because I do not like these stories, like I said, but it's supposed to be good. That's what they say. I'm not gonna take credit or responsibility for that. That's what they say, and we are good with that. Can you stop your stupid AoEs? There you go. He's down. Let's recover some MPs. Oh, someone is about to die. So let's switch back to my healer. That's why I manually control the healers. It's because they have some real troubles understanding. Okay, let's go. Let's move. Alright, second part. It's divided in areas. This is another thing of this game. So let's switch this guy. You switch to Prim. I switch to Angela. And I'm gonna blast the living shit out of these enemies. Okay, the enemies are kind of childish. They're from the original games. You can see the difference in enemies. For more, let's say, serious game. Can I call them serious? You have a level 3 combo. I don't want a level 3. I don't need a level 3 combo because Angela just destroys everything. Now this is the end of all characters. I just cannot think there's anything stronger than Angela right now. Maybe there is, who knows? The game is out. It's a new game. So doubts I have about this game is, will it survive the initial euphoria? You know, see, gacha games are self-imploding prophecies. Basically, they keep going until the summoning dries up. Because this game cannot, obviously, they're gacha games, they're made for the phone, they cannot really shine on the gameplay section. So they will burn themselves to death. So can this game burn the brightest, or will it just deflate on itself? That's a nice question. So far it has all the things you can expect from a game. Oh, because that's the wrong section. You've got the training, you've got the bosses, you got the daily. One thing I did not like was you only had 3 training tries and they are shared between all of these. I mean, if I'm playing a game, I'd like to play the game, and what's the point? Gear dungeon still not unlocked, eye level still not unlocked. There is an event going on right now, maybe a couple of events. You're gonna get a free hero from this Trail of the Toughest. I think there's a bingo board like in World of Vision. You're gonna get this character, I think. And yeah, there's not much to say. If you go at their character bonds, sure. I'm sure many people will like this game. I'm not bashing this game. I'm just saying it's okay. I don't see myself playing fully this game. I don't see myself like investing time like I did with why are you not? Excuse me? You're telling me events. So? Alright. Doesn't update. The summoning, I don't know if it's rewarding or generous. We're not gonna have some things like the tower or something else here. I don't know what it is. We'll see. I guess we'll have to see. I think that it's still too early to judge the game, but from what I've seen so far, the combat, if played manually, is the only thing that holds the game for me, which is a personal opinion. I don't know, it just feels generic, like those 2D scrolling game where people go on auto and beat the living shit out of weird enemies. That's what it feels to me right now. I might as well change my opinion when I move forwards. Right now this is all I can think of this game. Definitely not on the level of War of the Visions, absolutely. And not of the game on the level of Frontline and Fire Emblem or... Well, Genshin Impact, I have a weird opinion about Genshin Impact. I mean, the story is really horrible in Genshin Impact. The best stories are those from the sub-quests, those without dialogue. Best stories ever, I love them, but the main story in Genshin Impact, it's really bothering me. I mean, they talk. When they start talking, I get annoyed. Please stop talking. You're not saying anything interesting, especially Paimon. But that has nothing to do with this game. So if you wanna pick this game up, it's free to play, of course, unless you're a gambling addict, which is then again not free to play. And please play this game not on auto. Learn the game. Is fun if you play without auto, because if you're manually playing the game, it's better. That's all I have to show you for today. I've been playing this game for 1 day. Began yesterday. I didn't like it. I kept playing. Eventually I started playing manually and it kinda grew on me. But I don't think I will keep this up. You know what I mean? It's one of those games you play for a while. Yeah, cool story, bro. But is there anything behind the game that keeps you hooked? Is there a gameplay loop that is actually fun to do? Kinda hard to say. For now, it's iffy. Alright, you know, these games are fun in the beginning because you get a lot of shit and you can upgrade your troops, but then again, they become a grind and you have to wait 5 months unless you want to dump your entire salary into the game to progress a virtual 2D sprite. That's my opinion. Anyway, you can find this game on Google Play. You can play this game with BlueStack. It crashed only 2 times for me. And never again, so I guess it's definitely more stable than Vision. Let's not go into that argument. Okay, you can definitely play on BlueStack, and I actually recommend it. You can use WASD to move around. If you press it, you move. If you tap it, it doesn't work here, but if you tap it, you're gonna dodge. You're gonna do a Dark Soul dodge. So yeah, this is the game Cop. I did not try that out, but it's similar to the single player, except people might actually make more mistakes than the AI. Just kidding. So this is the game. Thank you guys for watching. Maybe I'll see you again in this game. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't like to make useless content, so if there's something that you need from this game, maybe a guide on how to make things, I'll do that. Otherwise I won't. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.